Hey guys, I'm super excited to share some things with you that have been so heavy on my heart, and just like I've never been more excited in since I started Plexus, which is crazy. I've been a Sapphire now for almost a year next month. How crazy is that? And I have never been more excited about what the future with Plexus looks like than kind of this crazy revolution that has begun starting 4 days ago. And so I wanted to talk to you about it and give you guys some things that I hope you're going to be so excited about, and maybe think I'm a little bit psychotic, which is okay because you already do, right? But anyways, I just want to start by saying I love you guys so much, and I am so grateful to have you in my life as my friends, which I consider you my friends, and to be on this amazing journey with me. I pray for you guys all the time. I want you to know that. And I have had some crazy revelation, I guess you could call it, and experiences and just kind of divine intervention in the past 4 days, and that's what I want to talk to you about. So it all started Tuesday. I had my coaching call with my killer, amazing rock star Plexus coach, and you guys better be on that Zoom that he's going to present on March 6th, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central time. If you didn't see the post for that, I'll be doing some reminders, but holy cow, Dave will rock your world. Like, he has been, for me, since December when we started working together, he has opened my eyes to some things and helped me develop some things that I am just beyond grateful for. And so it all started with this conversation with Dave, and he said some things to me, like some truth hurt stuff that I needed to really hear, and I don't think I would have accepted from anyone else, to be honest, as stubborn as I am. And as much respect as I have for him and the way he's built me up over, all this time, I was ready to hear it, and it was necessary. And it's kind of funny because if you asked him, he probably wouldn't even think that he was hard on me at all. But it was just the way the conversation led that took me the whole rest of the night to really digest and process. And it was like this ongoing conversation in my head that I needed to have with myself that I never realized, that was kind of really painful and stretched me, and I was discouraged, and I went through kind of the whole gamut of emotions. And then I went to bed that night praying for guidance. I need some help with how to do this, what's next. And the craziest thing is, and I don't know if you guys, I totally respect your own personal beliefs and all that, but I definitely believe in personal revelation from a higher power. And so 3 nights in a row, I kid you not, you guys, I woke up with these impressions that were I can't deny that it was anything but straight from my Heavenly Father. I'm just, telling you like it is, as the way I see it and believe. But anyways, and then these crazy things started happening. I have been handed these things that are just, I'm so excited to share with you, and it's just going to change the way our business runs and works, and I can't wait to launch it. And so I'm just going to start use my notes so I can get through this without making it too long. But I just want to be real with you and say that what we're doing is not working. So hard truths, but very real, right? And the reason I say that is I really only see consistent growth from new ambassadors, and those leaders and runners on our team, even the biggest, strongest runners on our team, have hit major plateaus, and So I had to have this real talk with myself that, and it, just some things that came to me, that a lot of this is on me. And I even heard this training. Funny, it came from the strangest place that I never would have thought was a training, but on the way to the state wrestling tournament, Monty had this audible, and it was really good, by this SEAL Team 6 Marine, talking about leadership training, and it was so good. But one thing that he said that stuck out to me is there's no such thing as a bad team, only a bad leader. And I was like, wow. Because I got to tell you guys, like, there are so many of you that I have, once I've got to know you at all, or even like I knew you before Plexus, and I was like, dude, she is a diamond, like, for sure, and she is going to go so fast through these ranks. And then same thing over and over again, like, you go so far and then you plateau. Like, even our strongest leaders that have like the most amazing natural leadership strengths and abilities and gifts and potential. And so I have to take a look at that and say, it's the leadership, it's the system. And I have embraced that, and I'm excited about that, because that means, accepting that means that it can be changed and it can be improved. And so here's some thoughts for you, and I apologize, I'm just going to read a lot of notes here because I've been writing notes like a mad woman for the past couple hours here. And so anyways, I just wanted to, let me find where I want to start here. There's a few things that, let me just talk about some of the things that were like aha moments, I guess, the past 3 days. So I think the first one was some of our Northern Utah team members went to an opportunity meeting run by Emily Gibson and Brooke Hemingway. They're super generous, like most jewels, like they'll open up their trainings to whoever wants to come. So glad that some of our team members chose to go to that, and they shared some new things that they're doing that are just rocking their world. And I'm like, as in, these two leaders are one of the very top fastest growing in the whole company right now. Like, they have developed this system that is just rocking their world. And so they were super generous in like explaining what they're doing and how they've developed this. And so cool thing is, Rosa actually was one of the people that attended, and she just kind of ran with it. Like, she took what they had shared, just, talking it over, and she went home and started doing this right away. And from what Emily told me, Rosa has done 3 of these small group Zooms already, and absolutely killing it and loving them and getting amazing results. And so I'm going to have Rosa, oh my gosh, I haven't asked you yet, Rosa, but I'm going to talk to her and see if she wouldn't mind sharing her experience with those, and then we'll give you like the real details on them. And I plan to do one myself that you can observe. Emily's got one in the works right now already. But so just something super exciting that's coming, that we're going to be starting. And so the crazy thing is, like, Emily Gibson messaged me after the meeting was over, and she was just like, hey, it was so great to see some of your team there. Like, they're such awesome girls. And I was so glad that they showed up, and, we were able to pour into them. And I responded, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. They told me they were super excited about like this new system that you shared that's like rocking. And she like poured every single detail of how to do this with me. And she just like shared every single thing, like spent lots of time giving me the whole like system, how to run it, blah, 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 and some extra goodies too. And so super grateful for that. And I just felt like that was like one of the answers to my prayers. And then a couple other things happened, and it's just been like one thing after another. So Emily, my near, like we had been discussing, okay, we're going to launch this because obviously we're not going to argue that what we're doing is not working and this is killing it. So we're going to do this too. So anyways, Emily, so she's like working on getting this going, and then another Jules shared, I wish I knew her name to give her credit, but I haven't even looked at it yet. But Emily like messaged me today, like, Whitney. So that idea with the Zooms, like one of the Jules has done a very similar process, but she's doing it with finding business potentials and like having killer results, like the same as this other one. And so, so we're going to have Emily probably tomorrow sometime share the info on that too. So just some things to look at that we can, consider. But where am I going with this? I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. But, and then it ended. Well, I don't even know that it's ended. I hope it's not. But so yesterday, I don't even remember why I was on YouTube. I was looking for a video to attach to send to someone. And I saw in my suggested videos this one pop up from Emily Roberts, which is one of my favorites. And she's coming to the Las Vegas Opportunity Meeting, right? She's going to be one of the presenters, and I'll be the hostess. And I'm so excited to spend some more time with her. She's amazing. But anyway, she does these team Zooms, I think once a week, maybe twice a month. But she had shared this one called, it's called How to Make a Plexus Comeback. And I saw it and I was like, ooh, I should watch that. I bet that's good. And kind of felt like, oh, I should watch that. And so I think I even saved it like to watch later, but I was super like in doing something else. And so got distracted and didn't come back to it that day. And then this morning, Tara posted it on the leaders group and she was like, oh my gosh, you guys have to watch this like now. And so Tara, I mean, that girl, I swear, we've got this spiritual connection, Tara. I just adore you. And when I saw she posted that, I was like, okay, I am supposed to watch this right now. So I stopped what I was doing and I watched it, and it was like the tip on the cherry on the top, okay, of everything that has been digesting and resolving in my head and in my heart and in just this whole revolution. And so like it kind of just tapped it off for me. And so I was like, I have got to have this conversation with my leaders right now, or anyone that wants to be a leader right now. So here's some, where do I go? Okay, so new plan, all right? So here you're going to think I'm psychotic a little bit, and that's okay because I know you already do. So we're going to scratch the whole system, you guys. Every single thing we're doing, scratch it. Nope, not anymore. It's not working. We're plateaued. We're not meeting our potential, and we are done with it. I'm talking no welcome calls. I'm talking no new to Plexus orientations. I'm talking no Facebook events. I am serious about this. No, we're not even going to be doing the ambassador socials. Okay? It's all done. None of that. We're not going to do it. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard? But before you're like, what is wrong with her? I just want to share an analogy from a book that I know a lot of you have been reading per my recommendation, and I'm working on it too. Still haven't finished it quite yet, but the what to say when you talk to yourself. Like there's this concept in there that's self-talk, like in how most people like have this negative self-talk programmed in, and you literally are never effective in eliminating it until you replace it with other self-talk, which you want to be positive self-talk. But they use this analogy of cleaning out an apartment. So you have all this old furniture, like everything's super like torn and faded and stained and gross and broken legs and whatever. But it's what you've had for years, and it's just like, it's your system and it's what you're used to and all this stuff. And if you were to say, okay, that's it, this stuff's junk, it's garbage, it's not good for me, it doesn't make me feel good, it doesn't look good, I'm getting rid of all of it. If you were to like take every single thing out of that apartment and go pack it up and put it in the garage, then you're sitting here with this empty apartment, which looks maybe better than it did with all the junk in it, but it's empty. And as you sit there with no old TV to watch and no like ripped, disgusting couch to sit on, you eventually are like, well, I don't have anywhere to sit, and that was better than sitting on the floor. So you creep back into the garage and you pull the couch back in, and next thing you know, you brought back the old broken TV and blah, blah, blah. Do you get the concept? Like, if you don't have new furniture to move in that same day, then it's ineffective. And it's the same idea with this, with our system as a team. Our system, I want to give credit that I feel like I probably did the best that I thought I could do for you guys, and developed things that I thought would be helpful for you. But turns out that the system that worked for me, which was very unique, and we know that, is not really effective for anyone else. And that is just the hard truth we've learned over 2 years, and not seeing anyone else really like excel through the ranks. So anyways, we have to have new furniture to move in like tomorrow, okay, as soon as we delete this system. And so the good news is that we have like this whole system that is proven. It is proven from the fastest growing leaders in the company right now. This is what they're doing, and it is what is working like crazy for them. And they have handed it to us on a silver platter. And there is no doubt in my mind that not only are we completely capable to make it rock for us, because we have amazing, amazing people on this team with amazing leadership skills, or the potential to develop those, that will rock this out, and it will be a game changer. So, just throwing out there too, though, that I do plan to keep the new Simple Fast Start program that we just launched, the Simple Fast Start group. Seriously launched that less than a week ago, you guys. Like the people that are using it, it is freaking amazing. I'm just saying, okay? Because I'm just going to give you one example. Like, I have a girl right now today that started her messages, and this message she developed is so good, and it's all about finding business builders. She has a start date scheduled, hasn't launched yet. She's using the Head Start system. It has her list of 200 people. She is like, I have never had anyone that started like that exactly in the past 2 years. And in having this group up less than 7 days, I am seeing her do that already. And then there's 4 of the people that I've added that, like, I am not kidding. Like, they watch those videos 1 through 8, and I want to say at least 3 of them responded like, okay, let's pick my date. I've already started my list. I'm working on the homework. Let's do this. Like, it's so simple, you guys. It's streamlined. It's simple. This is the thing, that is one thing that I am an expert at, is how to fast start, because I did it myself, and the system I worked can be used for anyone, and it is simple, but I've never put it in a system that was duplicatable and easy to use until now. And so I 100% am keeping that, and we're gonna kill it with that. I have no doubt. And that the really cool thing is it fits in so beautifully to this new system that we're going to be implementing. So it is so, so exciting. And I think we just need to acknowledge that this, the transition and the revolution, I'm calling it a revolution, may come with some growing pains for a little bit here. But I have 100% confidence that it's going to be so worth it, and that this is completely direct answer to my prayers, and like what I consider to be divine intervention and guidance for not just me, but for all of us, because there are so many people that we have the potential of helping that we have not helped because we don't have an effective system. And I have no doubt, like, you know my story, but like this was an answer to my prayers. But I also think that God, like, he uses me, like he saw that I could be the mouthpiece to bless so many people. Not even like the people that I knew myself, but think about how many people in our organization, like over 2,000, that have been blessed by this. And that's the potential of one person that sees it for what it is and shares it. And we haven't even been using an amazing system, guys. Just imagine the possibilities. Like, we could literally change things for just millions of people. I have no doubt, 100%. So, step one, we've got to get this leadership development going now, okay? I have been hindering you guys as leaders, 100%. I can see it, like, eyes wide open. Dave, my coach, helped me see that. And looking at the bigger picture, like being able to step back and look at our organization, I can see that I have been hindering you guys as leaders. Completely 100% mother hen, and thinking, well, I got this. Let me do it for him. I'm good at this. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. No, that's so bad. So wrong. So just hindering your growth. And I am so sorry. But anyways, change is good, right? So we are going to be developing leaders as we're launching this system that is 100% proven. And I want you to ask yourself, if you're a person that's like, well, I don't have anyone to lead. I don't even have a team. So this doesn't really apply to me. Really? I want you to ask yourself this, okay? The video that Tara shared this morning, how to make a plexus comeback, Ashley, I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name, but she started this, she did this leadership training. We're using John Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, right? She did that training. When she started, she was, I think she set a brand new goal, and she had 0 runners on her team. 0. And by the time they finished the book, she had 7. So she started this leadership training with scratch. So if you're one of those people that's like, I don't even have a team to lead, this doesn't apply to me, let me ask you, do you want a team to lead? Do you want leadership? Do you want to be a Jewel or even a Ruby? Like, what income are you looking at? So this is for everyone that wants it. Right now, I'm stopping all of the coaching. No more Marco Polo coaches, no more weekly phone calls. With my personals, you guys, I love you 100%, but that is not working, okay? I love every single second of alone time with you, but it's hindering our growth, mine and yours, because this is going to be so much more effective for you. And if you think about it, like the strengths that we have combined, even a silver ambassador or someone that's not even a silver yet, like working with us on this system that has their own different natural strengths, we are so much stronger together than just me alone trying to guide you and be your accountability partner. So I'm introducing Leadership 101, which we're going to be doing once a week with a Zoom. And we're going to start the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. That's what was recommended, and what we're only using proven stuff from here out, you guys. We're only using what works. Like, no-brainers. We're not messing around anymore, okay? So we're doing that. We're going to do once a week trainings on different chapters, and I am going to take a vote for Monday nights or Tuesday nights. I'm thinking 6 p.m. Pacific time, because then it's not too late for the East Coasters. So I'm just going to say 6 p.m. and I want to vote for Monday nights or Tuesday nights. So you can go ahead and vote below. Just say Monday or Tuesday. That's it, okay? So we're going to start this Monday or Tuesday, whichever date we decide. I know a lot of you aren't going to have the book in time, so that's okay. Our first one is going to be like an introductory to leadership. I've got already a base of what I want to talk about there, so it's going to be great. So plan on that, and anyone is welcome. I don't care what level you're at. I don't care if you signed up today. I don't care if you haven't even signed up yet, but you're wanting to fast start. You are welcome to participate in the Leadership 101 weekly trainings with us, okay? And then I can't wait to tell you more about our new system, and it's going to be coming in piece by piece. But as of now, old system, scratch. Anything we've been doing to this point, done. No more, except for the Simple Fast Start group, which is rocking our world, okay? I know there's other people that could say that. If you guys haven't even looked at that, I'm telling you, you're missing out, and it is phenomenal. So, anyways, okay, look how I am. I have no clue where I'm at in my notes. So please get the book ASAP. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. You can find it on Amazon any old time. So get that ASAP. Try to have it by next week if you want to participate, and there will be more info to come. I'll probably post it just here on the leaders group, and then if there's people that you want to share it with, feel free to do so, but watch for more of that info. So just to end with some truth talk, failure is part of the process. And I want you to repeat that back to me. Failure is part of the process. Expect some failures. There's no way you're going to have any wins. You're such an awesome photo bomber, Monty. There's no way you can expect any wins without failures. It's natural. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good your message is or good your system is. Failure comes with it. That's part of what we do. So I want you to ask yourself right now, are you willing to accept some failure along the pathway to success and where you want to be? This will be uncomfortable sometimes. I promise it's going to be uncomfortable sometimes. For me too. Like, I'm already telling you, there's things that make me uncomfortable that I avoid. And guess what? Time to get over that and put on some big girl panties. So I want you guys to go get yourself some big girl panties, and I want you to do some self-development as we go. I just can't tell you how valuable that is and what a game changer it is. But for sure, this Leadership 101 is going to help as well. So anyways, if we don't stretch ourselves, build our self-belief, build our plexus product belief, build our plexus business company belief, then we're stagnant. We're plateaued. And here's the thing about being plateaued is you're probably shrinking. There's not really such thing as a plateau because you're always battling attrition. So if you're not doing something that's moving you forward, you're moving backward, sliding backwards. And I can tell you that. Living proof, I have been so blessed to never once lose my Sapphire bonus since I became a Sapphire last year. But I will tell you 100%, I have not been utilizing a system that creates a diamond team. And so I have seen in real life what momentum does. I got as close as over 420,000 points, which is, if you know, 450 is all you need for diamond. And I was literally knocking at the door of diamond at one time. Completely posted the whole entire year last year. And yes, it slid backwards, but so blessed to see that last month back in the right direction. And with this new system, no doubt 100% we're going to be diamond in no time. So where do you want to be like in the next 3 months? I want you to commit to yourself that if you are willing to be uncomfortable and to grow and work with us and buy into this new system, I guarantee that you will see phenomenal results, okay? But you have to be willing to accept that this will be uncomfortable and there will be failures that come with it. 100%. I want you to say that to yourself, that that's okay, that's part of the process, and the end result is so worth it, and you will do it. You will. Not, I want to, not, I think I can, but I will 100% make this happen. And so can you do that? If you can, I want you to comment below and just right now, just comment with an all in, a 100%, a stretch me, a let's go. I'm so excited to launch this, and I want to tell you guys that you are the world to me, and I wish that I had the opportunity to work with each one of you like one-on-one, but the fact is, like, I mean, I enjoy that. It's selfish of me to want that in a way, because it's not what's most beneficial for you. And we see that. And I 100%, like, with this whole revolution and like digesting and processing and working with Dave and him seeing the bigger picture and him being the professional that can see from the outside in. And by the way, super, super amazed at our team and like how consistent we are, but 100% can see the holes. And the fact that he could speak that reality to me that I needed to hear, that I wouldn't have accepted from anyone else, because that's how stubborn I am. It's just, I see diamonds all over in this team, and I have been for so long like, what's taking them so long? Like, I expected them to shoot through the ranks, and I guess they must not see it in themselves. That must be the problem. I guess they just don't mind taking a lot longer than I did. I guess they just have life distractions. No. Bull, that's not the problem, okay? The problem is we have a broken system, and we're fixing it today. So can't wait for that. And I love you guys so much. And thank you for watching. And let's go get you where you want to be, like starting right now. So anyways, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.